Okay, everybody, now sorry about that. I'm going to take that off there though to make sure it's going, because when I recorded all this before and it wasn't there, I was not a happy duck. So now I'm going ahead here and I'm sticking down each one of these, but not right to the edge. Like I said, I want to just put the sticky on the inside edge of the envelope, the fake letter in it. Okay, now, so we'll put this white one on there, I suppose. So he's going into the centre. Yeah, press that down there so it's... Then I want to put the green one on, which is a envelope, and I've turned all this back underneath there, so I've got a bit of fullness on it, you know, because I want it to look a bit rough too, so we'll give it a little bit of a squeeze, like, you know, somebody's actually looked at it. And so now we'll put this one on here. You do realise, though, I think that I'm realising now that the box that I'm put for the centre is going to be a bit too big, but that's okay, because otherwise you're making envelopes till, you know, for always. But we can cut it down a little bit, you know. We can just take a little bit off it. What have we got here? A little piece sitting out there. There we go. And you just keep on going away like with that, and I think it's looking what we're after. I think we're looking at the finished thing might be working okay. Okay, now more. So see, this part here's pressed in, which I probably would have liked to have had that a little bit more open. So I can put some paper in there. There's no reason why I can't, is there? You know, put a bit of paper in the ends here to open that up a little bit further. Just tuck it in between the two pieces of the envelope to give him a little fullness there, to like it's got something in it. You need to have it. See, these pieces here are because I've got that turned back, but the side bits I didn't put anything in the side bits, and I should have done. So therefore now that looks a bit like there's something in there. Okay. Now this one can go on here next, I think. How many have I got to go? There's a plain sort of one. That one keeps on tearing on me. I don't know why, but it just mustn't really want to go on here. Next one I'll put on up here. Okay. And this one, because it's made, actually I didn't make it out of card, I made it out of a really good heavy paper, and it's sitting up really nicely for me, you know, so it looks like it's got something in it, so I'm not going to worry too much about its fullness. As you can see, they're looking like they're, and you can see the little stamps in the edge, and maybe people might think it might be a waste of a stamp, but it isn't really, because this is going to be a really, really good thing when I finish with it. So we're going along here fine. We're going to have to cut some off, I can imagine, but because I'm... Yeah. But isn't it good, though, that it's actually... give it a bit of a lift, but I think it's going to lift up that much. And we've got this other one that keeps on tearing on me, which I'm going to put on there anyway, because it's still not going to go anywhere. So we'll just put a little bit. I might just put a bit of ink on that, just to a bit of a stamp there. Oh, I've got some clear stuff that my husband's going to make me some blocks out of. The clear stuff is called, let me see, what is it we bought? Anyway, when I figured it out, but I didn't buy that. The man gave it to me as a good buy, if you understand, because he was cutting, it was offcuts from things like they have showers and stuff like that. What's it called, Sonia? I don't know. I can't even think of that. Yeah, I can't even think of what the name of it is now. When I do, but anyway, I've got a fair bit, so that I collected up before. I'm going to bend it and make bracelets out of it because it melts really good. You know, like the shape. You can shape it. What is it called? Anyway, nobody panic because I'll figure it out eventually. Now we're going to go around here. You realise that I don't know what I'm doing, don't you? Because I did actually make one before, but it wasn't like this. It didn't go this way. I actually tried to put the centre in after, and that, like, I didn't actually have its middle part made, so therefore that didn't go to plan. Now look at this. I'm actually really impressed with that, if I do say so myself. We're not worried about this bit yet. We're looking at this. Look at this. See how it looks like this envelope stack, doesn't it? And that's what I'm after. And I needed a bit more distressing on this. But we are going to have to cut a bit off this one. Yeah, because we're not going to be able to get it down that low, are we? But that's okay. What to do though? Should I split it down there and turn that back, or should I take it all off? And I might take it all off and just put an edge around there. What do you reckon? Something with an edge, because it's supposed to be a secret compartment anyway, isn't it? But if you did leave this, you could have, if you bent that back, that'd hold on to the box better, wouldn't it? I don't know how Linda made hers, whether she had found a tutorial or not on it, or she just put it out of her head. But, so, there's a fairly deep little box there, isn't there? That's not too bad. I'll cut a bit off here. Oops. And these scissors are not for both things, it's a lace end. And I'm cutting lace end cardboard here, aren't I? I can set that down. Let's maybe have it like that. What do you reckon? Put a bit of braid around there. Okay. Rightio. Well, I'm going to have to use these, I suppose. Cut that lace back a bit first. Hope you can still see what I'm doing. Now I'm going to put this across here, because I reckon leaving this on here will bring the inside up a bit, if you understand, because it's I'll get the glue on that. I hate it when the glue doesn't want to play. So now I've got this, which I'm not too disappointed with, I don't think. Goodness, okay. So this is what I do instead of sleeping. Figure out how that you can do this sort of thing. I have got too many layers of paper and that under there, but I'm going to live with it. I'm going to have to live with that. Okay, across here. I reckon you could fit a goodie in this, and that's what you need. Someone to put a goodie in, don't you? Okay, something to put a goodie in. If anybody actually makes one of these, I'd like you to show it to me. If you've got a better idea too about putting it together, you can give us that as well. Because I'm probably doing it the hard way, completely the hard way. I love to make things that are a challenge, and I thought this might have been one. I love to have a challenge. Something that you know you've never done before, so Now that's going to have to be flat because it's just not going to work for me if it doesn't be flat. I hope he's not thinking, oh, Sonya, making a mess there. Keep pressing it down. It'll drop. I'm going to cut this off here. I'm going to really go and cut the extra cardboard off. But I really do think that you need something because you want it edged, finished. You want a nice finished edge. Belinda put lace in hers. She got it in there. I mean, I find little tiny things a little bit hard sometimes to do. But my hands are working for me okay today, except for the fact that I'm covered in glue. We do have a few fights though sometimes. We do. Anyway, look at that. That's going to work. So I'm going to nip this off here before it dries. That's what I love about this glue. You don't have to leave it there. You can lift it up and you can chop this off. You get stuck to your scissors, but that will clean. Okay. Now I suppose my time's up again, so this is going to run for a few videos, and probably won't want to watch them all because it'll probably get annoying. But I'm having a go at it, aren't I? And when you do something a bit more harder and you're only practicing, well, I was going to show you how. This is how I learned to do things. Trial and error. It is. It's how I suppose a lot of us do. We just do it till we get it right and what we want, what we're after. That's not the right scissors for that. Gee, isn't that incredible? It just won't cut that bit of lace for me. It insists on not doing it. Now, I'm going to dry that. If I get that dry, I'm actually more impressed with the fact that that's got that box in there, because that part was a bit of a, you know, didn't know how I was going to do that, and I thought, well, that's the way. So now I'm going to have to get the piece that I'm going to use for the top. I don't know if I have anything around here yet ready to go for that. I don't think I did that yet. But I need to go and print off something that's got writing on it, because I'm going to put another envelope on top of there, and that'll open up like that. So I'll come back and I'll show you when I get that bit organised. I hope that'll be in the next day or so, because it's going to take me a while to upload these three anyway that I did. I hope you liked what I've done so far with that, and it looks like it might be a pile of envelopes to me. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.